Still just a hint of twilight in the 6 o'clock hour as our length of daylight hours increases by a little over 2 minutes each day. Conditions are improving. It's been cool and we did see the sun, so it made it feel a little better. 13 on the thermometer out there right now. Feels like 2 below because those winds, they're picking up, but they're from the south and that's going to transport some milder air our way. Grand Forks right now 14, feels like 4 below as we have a south wind at 21 miles per hour. If you're heading out in Grand Forks or the Northern Valley tonight, temperatures are in the cooler region up there. We have 9 in Thief River Falls, 10 in Crookston. Factor in the winds and it's a little cooler there. When we see the blue colors in the Devil's Lake Basin from Langdon and through Devil's Lake in the 20s right now. And it's 9 for Fergus Falls as we are fairly cool. The wind is strongest so to the west, and those winds will continue to increase, and the strongest of the winds will be sliding into the valley as we head into the late night hours. Now there is some wind chill, but really the concern is going to be this wind picking up some fluffy snowflakes and throwing them across road surfaces, causing slippery conditions and of course reduced visibilities under a mile at times. And the toughest conditions look to be focusing on the northern Red River Valley from the Devil's Lake Basin, the Highway 2 corridor into northwest Minnesota. Right now clear in Bemidji, Clearwater County, as well as down towards eastern Otter Tail and Becker counties. A bit of more cloudiness pushing through right now, but it's of the high cloud variety. A few isolated flakes, but again, please keep in mind if you're traveling north of Fargo, north of Valley City tonight, some blowing and drifting snow and reduced visibilities out there. That'll be our only travel trickery right now in our neck of the woods. When we take a look in another neck of the woods out along the mid-Atlantic states, a major winter storm taking shape, blizzard conditions expected to develop as we have ice in Raleigh spreading up toward Norfolk, and then also Roanoke, heavy snow. The white you see here, bands of snowfall that'll be accumulating at rates of 1 to 3.5 inches per hour. This is heading toward the nation's capital, Baltimore, Dover, Maryland, as well as Philly as we go through the next 24 hours. And the wind will be picking up with this system. Isobars that are getting a little too friendly here, showing that they are starting to pick up right now, but really on the backside when the low swings out over the Atlantic, picks up this warm, moist air over the ocean and slaps it back along the eastern seaboard. We'll see some very impressive snowfall totals from that storm as we go through the weekend. For us tonight, quiet. Temperatures will briefly fall into the lower teens and then rise overnight. 15 to 20 for most of us as we start our day. Look at the winds, 15 to 30 miles per hour even in the morning. So warmer temperatures, but not feeling that great. And as we look at the sky conditions, we'll have a chance for a few flurries and some clouds out there as well. Going through the midday hours, we'll see more sunshine out to the west. Temperatures kissing 40 degrees in the central Dakotas. Here we're going to be rising into the low 30s south and southwest. We'll have a lot of 20s out there. Again, can't rule out a spotty flurry, but late in the day, whoop, cold front sneaks down. That's going to change things as we head into our Sunday. Here's a look at the storm system winding its way out. By tomorrow night, it will be exiting. And by the time we get to Sunday morning, we'll be talking about some locations with over 2 feet of snow. The best chance of that, the way the models are painting the picture, near the nation's capital. Tomorrow, temperatures rising out of the teens into the low 30s. South winds gusting to 30, so it won't feel as warm as your thermometer tells you. And the warmest weather will be on the west. We'll have mid-30s there. Low 30s in the Red River Valley and a lot of mid-20s and low 20s up in the Northland. This dog has found something. Grass. Doesn't recognize it. Thanks, Alicia, for sharing the dog there, finding something new in the backyard. And we've seen a lot of frosty trees. Shara sharing this Turtle Mountain scenery that's just fantastic. Thanks for your photos. Sunday, falling temperatures throughout the day. We'll be falling out of the 20s throughout the late afternoon hours into the teens by evening. Then on Monday, a chance for a flake or two of snow, another chance of a flake or two of snow on Wednesday. It doesn't look like a big deal here, but, you know, wintry, but, you know,
yeah.
all in all, not too bad.
And maybe the dog in that picture was also confused that it was wearing a jacket.
Well, you know, we did watch, that dog watches Valley News Live because we're recommending jackets for everyone.
Yes, this is true. Thanks, Hutch. Well, later in sports, what the UND men's hockey team says they need to do this weekend against Colorado College. And Shanley students were out marching for a cause today. Details are next.